Hi and welcome back. So today we're going to be reviewing this smart ring, which you can get on Amazon. I believe I paid $46. I know it was under $50 and it's fantastic. It's pretty good. We're going to go over everything about it. I'm going to show you all the functions, show you how it works. Yeah, so it's really good. I would like to say before I get started, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, consider clicking that subscribe button. It really does help. And let's get into it. I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll show you everything. I'm also going to go over the app. So watch the video to the end. After I show you the ring, I'll have video of the actual app, show you how it works, the different settings, and et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you watch the whole video. So here we go. Okay, so one of the nice things about this ring, it has a display on it. It just says smart ring. I believe it's the R08 ring. I believe that's what it's called, but I will put a link to the Amazon where you can get it. This is the QR code where you can get the app. It's called the J-Ring app, which again, we'll go over. This is a size 12. And so let's go open this up. This is exactly how you get it. And I'm going to open it up and show you. So you open that and then this comes off. So what you get included with this, you get, well, let's go over the main thing first. You get a little charging case. You charge the case by USB-C. This case has a 200 mAh battery in it. And then you get your ring, which magnetically links onto this stud and charges. And you get that little light ring when it charges. This little pulsing ring. And you charge this, like I said, USB-C. It also came with a USB-A to USB-C cable. There are instructions. I'm not going to open them because I'm going to tell you the instructions. I went through everything. They are very good instructions. They tell you everything you need to know. And then it came with this, which is a really cool little cable that I'm going to show you. In fact, I'll show you right now. So what this is, it's USB-A to this little magnetic piece. And so what that's for is, let's say you're traveling and you don't want to bring this, although I don't know why you wouldn't. Inside here, you'll see this little round section, and this charge cable can go right on here magnetically, and then you can charge the ring with this cable. If you don't have the case, you can directly charge the ring. So that's a really good thing. Now you can see there's a little target touch here that activates the ring. So I'm going to put it on just to kind of give you an idea. So when you touch it once, I must have it off. Hold on a second. Oh, I had it the wrong way around. Let's just go through everything here. Oh, I went too far. Okay, so when you touch it, it wakes up and it displays the time. If you don't touch anything, it goes back to sleep. You touch it again, you get the time. You touch it a second time, you get your steps. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there's two green footprints. Now, I just go by color because they're really hard to see, these two icons, but it's footprints, so it displays the steps. If you press it again, it has a little red heart. Again, I just go by red, and it's checking your heart rate. So you let it go, and it will check your heart rate. And all this records to the app. So there's the heart rate. If you press it again, it will do your blood oxygen level. So if you just wait, it'll do your blood oxygen level. You don't have to check any of this on the ring if you choose not to. Like I said, we do have the app, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But so here's your blood oxygen level. It takes longer. The blood oxygen level, as you can see, takes a little longer. Another thing I noticed about the blood oxygen level, when it displays initially, you need to wait a few seconds. See how it fluctuates? It went to 99. You got to wait a little bit. It won't register and it won't update the app if you don't wait for a few seconds after that finishes for it to fluctuate a couple times, and then it goes off. So I like to wait until it actually shuts the ring off, and then you know it registered. So you see how it's fluctuating? So there you go. So it'll record. So now if it went back to time, steps, heart rate, blood oxygen. This sleep will show you how long you slept on the previous night, which again, in the app you have much more info, but anyway, that's that. And then this is the battery level of the ring. So right now it's at 98%, and if I hit it again, you can turn the LCD off by holding the touch sensor, and then it shuts it off and it won't come on easily. Now, what I will tell you is this ring does respond. So it's waterproof to 5 atmospheres. So if you wash your hands, which I have, shower, go swimming, all of which I have, it's fine. However, it is sensitive to the water, which means it's going to go, all the screens will keep changing as if you're touching it. There's nothing you can really do to stop it. Like I said, I've tried. Closing the LCD, it's not, you can't just get it right on. It will come back on even in the shower. I do this in the shower to try and avoid the lights, but unfortunately it does. If you press and hold again, it will come back to life and go directly to the clock. So that's all the functions. You've got clock, steps, heart rate, blood oxygen, your last sleep, the battery level, and you can turn the LCD off. Now, another thing you can do, if you press and hold this for a very long time, that's the brightness level of the ring LEDs. And you can reset it all the way down. You can go as low or as bright as you want to keep the ring. So I set it at 20, and then I press and hold. Now, what I will tell you is, so there you go, that's 20%, and you'll save some battery. Now, I will tell you, I've noticed it resets to 80 for some reason. If I put it back in the case and charge it, this resets to 80. I don't know why it does that. I don't love that, but other than that, this ring is great. Now, according to what they say, this has, again, a 200 mAh battery. It should charge the watch, should charge the ring several times. The ring is, they claim if you use it moderate, it will last 5 days on a charge. If you use it like looking at it a lot, or syncing it a lot, it'll last 3 days. I haven't checked all that out yet. I've been just using the ring, for the last few days. I've never gotten below 90-some% in a day. So I do believe it will last a pretty long time. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not worried about it dying. I think I'm confident about the battery. It works well. And it's comfortable. I do recommend that when you size the ring, you purchase a size up. Because when I sized my finger, it was an 11, and I bought the 11, and I had to return it because after wearing it a while, it was starting to hurt my finger. It felt too snug. I don't know if your finger swells or what, but the one size up works great for me. But if you buy it on Amazon like I did, which is where they sell this, you can return it and get another size. They don't give you any trouble with that. But yeah, it's a great ring. It records your steps, like I said, your heart rate. Now, it will only record your heart rate or blood oxygen level when you push the button. It'll take a reading. It will not automatically do it. You can set that, and I'm going to show you that in the app. So let me switch over, and I'm going to show you the app right now. Okay, so this is the app. When you first go in it, it will sync your ring. You can always tap the sync button in the upper right here, and it will sync it again. And the app will show you several things. It'll show you your steps, your last sleep, and your heart rate and your blood oxygen, right? So now if you tap it, you can choose a day. It'll give you the steps, the distance, the calories you burned, your duration of your walk. You can cycle through different days by tapping the little arrows in the top. And you can see, I wasn't wearing it there, but you can see each day what you're doing, okay, your steps. Sleep, the same thing. You can always cycle through days, weeks, months. So I'm just going to show you that once. Your sleep, it shows you your total sleep, when you started, when you woke up, the quality, it gives you a rating. So like normal is good, is normal. And then at the bottom, it breaks it up. Deep sleep, how long, light sleep, how long, and if you woke up at all. Again, you can do week, month. It'll give you, different statistics. Heart rate, basically the same thing. Maximum, minimum heart rate when resting, average heart rate. Now, these are not as, you have to, like I said, you have to initiate it. You can change that. I'm going to show you, but these are the different levels that you would be in. And then blood oxygen. So you can get, it tells you what you're at and what kind of fatigue it is. It doesn't give you a whole lot about blood oxygen. Now, other options at the bottom here. So one is you can click on this one here, and it's for different exercises. So what this is it's basically tracks your movement data obtained by the GPS of your phone. It's nothing to do with the ring, but it will keep track, it will keep GPS data of any workouts you do. And then it links it with info from, you know, your steps. I mean, and if you have heart rate, you know, you can put that in. The ring, this tells you the ring. Yeah, it's the R08. Tells you the battery level, the version. The battery level in here is not accurate, I noticed, so I don't like it. It's not good. Device search, if you tap this, you hit search and it will make the ring flash the lights so you can find it if you lose it. I don't know how good that is. Remote selfie, if you click it, it opens a camera app, and then if you twirl your finger, it takes a picture. Like that. You just kind of twirl your finger. Factory reset is self-explanatory. It will reset the ring. You can check for updates. If you hit this and hit device check, it tells you it's up to date, or it would let you update it. When you first get the ring, you do want to do an update because you will have one. Now, this is what I was telling you, the automatic heart rate test. In here, you can enable, if you enable this, you can have it do your heart rate. Now, if you wanted to do it only when you're sleeping, you can set a time. If you want to do it during the day, however you want, and it will check. So this is every hour, every 60 minutes. You can have it check every whatever amount of time you want. I didn't enable that because to me, it's going to destroy the battery, and I'm primarily interested in step count on this and sleep monitoring for me. Because I wear a mechanical watch and it doesn't have any kind of step counter. I don't want to wear two things, so that's what that is. Short video control is exactly the same as the remote selfie, but it'll just do a quick video. And here you can change the time format between 12-hour or 24-hour clock. So that's how that works. If you press the person, it's going to give you whatever you want your step goal to be. You can have the units be imperial or metric, and then the user manual is not very good. It doesn't tell you much at all. It's not as good as the manual in the book. I believe, maybe it does. In the book, it gives you a lot. Actually, let's see. There's the twirling finger, how to take a picture. Yeah, in the manual, it goes through when you press each time what each thing does. There's frequently asked questions about pairing. There's background is whether it's running in the background. That's pretty much it. And about just the version of the software. That's how the app works. Primarily, you'll be on this screen and, you know, monitoring everything. Like I said, it doesn't always get the battery part right and the steps. Sometimes you got to go into the day to see your steps. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't show on this first screen, but it's still a good app. I mean, and for under $50, I think you can't beat it. So yeah, I think this is great, this ring. I like the idea that it has a display. If you want to check the time and you're not wearing a watch, or you just want to look at your steps during the day, I think it's a great ring for under $50. So far, it's been great. I've had no problems with it. It's comfortable. I think it looks nice. It is available in I believe, silver or gold. I bought the black. And you can wear it on any finger. They do say it's more accurate on either this finger or this finger of either hand. But I like it. I think it's great. So I give it 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend it. Again, I'll have a link in the description to where you can get it on Amazon. I don't make anything off that link. It's just a direct link. I don't have affiliate. I'm not that big of a channel yet, which is why I ask, if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button. Maybe I'll get there. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.